Okay, our first trial. Don't judge.
No, please.
Hi
Hello, everyone.
everyone. My name is Emilina.
My name is Rose.
And it's our podcast about our life in Dubai. So I'm from Russia,
I'm from Italy.
and we moved here for about a half a year ago. And we started studying in University of Wollongong in Dubai. And I have a major in business analytics.
My major is management, and I moved here on January. So basically,
Yeah.
I'm new here.
Yeah, and I moved in September, but I think I was still like you. So today we will speak about basic things about Dubai and our studying. So Rose,
Yeah.
why you decided to study in Dubai?
So I started to be here in Dubai because I think that it's a new city, it's full of opportunity, so it's the best place to start something new. And not a lot of people choose to be here and study. So yeah, we are like pioneer of
Yeah,
studying in
that's
Dubai.
true. That's
Yeah.
true.
And what about you? Why like Dubai?
I visited Dubai in 2022 or 23, and I just seen this city and I fell in love with it. And I just said to my parents that I want to live here someday, and they just said that you can start studying here. It's a good opportunity to move. And I think that's the point where I started preparing for education here. And also, I always wanted to study abroad. And I think for Russian people, Dubai is a great opportunity because there are a lot of things for Russians, and it's nearby, like comparing to Europe.
For me, it's very like distance, but I think it's okay because I'm in the opinion that Dubai is the new New York in the 80s. So
Yeah,
you can do whatever you
agree.
want, whatever like business ideas, so like any type of things, and you are free of doing anything.
Yeah,
So,
I feel like that I'm free here.
yeah, yeah.
And there are a lot of opportunities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
even like people, because even like students, there are a lot of like nationalities. So basically, you talk with many different
yeah.
people from different backgrounds, and like you share culture, learn something special.
Yeah, for sure. For example, the previous weekend, Rox was teaching me to cook Italian food, and it was a great experience. And
Yeah.
I don't know how else could I get this experience.
I think that
Not like
maybe any place that you choose for studying abroad, you have this experience.
yeah.
But I don't know, Dubai has something special. Maybe
Yeah,
like the sun.
because it's really international.
Yeah, that's so true. That's
Yeah.
so true. So what about like the student life in Dubai?
So now I have, I think, the student life of my childish dreams. Because in our university there are a lot of events,
Yeah.
and we even have some pop-ups.
That's so true.
Literally in our university, and even like celebrations of other cultures, not even Arabic. And there are also a lot of clubs.
Yeah, a lot of clubs, but I never like joined a club
Yeah,
yet.
the same. But I don't know. Maybe we should do it
Yeah,
someday.
or maybe we can do like our clubs.
Oh yeah,
Like the
podcast club.
Is like going out in Dubai. Like I think with the sun, we can do like wherever we want.
Yeah,
Like the beach
it's
or wherever.
like the summer all the year round, and I don't know. is it a pro or it's a con?
Mm.
Because sometimes I just lose the pace of time and I can't even feel the change of seasons.
That's so true.
Like I moved here in September and now it's already June, but mentally I think I'm in November still because the time flies, and here you don't feel it because you're like in a bubble here. But there are the weather always good, and
Yeah, yeah.
I think it
I think it's
improves.
great that you wake
Mm.
up and you know that there is sun outside, so
Yeah,
you're grateful for the sun and whatever. But I remember that when I moved here in January, so Italy was like so foggy. I remember like the day that I moved, when I was in my way to the airport, there was this foggy, like we cannot see anything.
yeah,
And then like the next day I was here, sun, and I
yeah.
on my birthday on January, I was like doing swing and wherever. So yeah, it's very difficult. It's
Yeah,
strange.
but I think that improves mood a lot and
Yeah,
it affects mentality for sure.
but I miss like rain
Yeah,
sometimes.
sometimes I miss when it was. There were a couple rainy days
Yeah, yeah.
in winter. I was just blessing God.
Yeah. And also I remember that like the second day, the first day that I went to university, it was raining
Yeah,
here.
yeah, it was
Like
this
into
period,
January.
but I like the weather, I
Yeah,
guess, and I'm getting used to it. So,
yeah, like totally with it, you can like wear something which is not like short, late, and wherever. So yeah,
yeah.
you are pro now. Here in Dubai, yeah, you are actually a local here.
Yeah, of course, if you wear sweaters here, I
Yeah,
guess you're a local.
yeah.
So, what about your education and how do you balance your studying and your personal life?
So as I already said, my major is management, but I think that for all major, every like timetable is balanced and is very like flexible. And when you will like have lecture, you will meet someone from other major, which is
Yeah,
amazing. But the most important things is that you can literally choose your days.
yeah,
For example, I go to the university only 3 days in a week, and it's very flexible. Sometimes I wake up at 9 to be in the university at 10. So I think it's the best things of our university
yeah,
because you have
true.
time for your personal things, and like compare even Italy, like it's difficult because university just drives you in Italy.
Yeah,
You like need to study every day, but even like for examination, they help you with giving you time, like split the subject
yeah.
with main term and wherever. So I think it's very good the balance. What like do you think about the balance?
So for me, it's the same. I think that flexibility is the best part and the best thing about our university
Yeah.
because we literally create our timetables. We choose what subjects we want to study in a trimester. We have also an option to increase our academic workload if we want to, and we can make a timetable
Yeah.
and choose the best time for us and the best days that we will study. And it's a really good thing for balancing because I think a little bit after we will start some internships and part-time jobs, and this will be so convenient for us.
Yeah.
And university gives a lot of opportunities for practicing, and for university it is priority to give us not only theory but an
That's so true.
opportunity for practicing our skills.
That's one of the main things that made me choose Dubai because the
Mm.
university is an Australian university, so it's not
Yeah,
like Arabic university. Because you feel that you are really understand the subject because it's practical,
Yeah.
So you have case study, and I think that I remember all the case study better than the theory, because
Yeah,
you
for
have the
sure.
the visual of the things,
Yeah.
and they make you like in the context, so you need to think. I don't know. I feel ready to be in a company and
Yeah.
solve some case.
Yeah, and I can see that I use this in my personal life. For example, we had the subject introduction to management.
Yeah.
We met on this subject, and now I use some theories, psychology theories,
Yeah.
and I understand that I can analyze and understand people more, and even myself. It's just great that I can really use this
Yeah, but
knowledge.
even like when people like tell something about their work, and I'm just like, okay, I think this is an agency problem, or
Yeah.
I don't know, this
Same.
kind of leadership is this, yeah, I always say this, but I think
Yeah.
it's the important thing because you are literally in the subject, and
Yeah.
the main thing is that because you choose what you want to study, you like create your own degree, and you know the thing that you really want to know,
Yeah,
study.
so true. And I love professors.
Yeah.
They're all just love their job and always present information in the clearest and
Yeah.
the most interesting way.
And there are a lot of like nationalities also called the professor.
Yeah.
Like the management professor, we love him. He was from Liverpool, or
Yeah.
another professor is from Paris, or a lot of professors are from Indians, or like Pakistan. So you have a lot of nationalities and different background as the students.
Yeah, and it's interesting to get to know
Yeah.
other cultures through education.
So, I mean, what about like networking and make friends? Is it easy?
Uh, I think it's not that easy because there are a lot of people, and thing is that we create our timetables and we don't have a stable group like we had a class in school. So it's a bit harder, but also it's a great opportunity to network with more people. And I have a lot of acquaintances in university, and they're from different nationalities. Of course, the most of them are Russians because um, all of the nationalities, I think, just connect with their nationalities because it's more comfortable, especially when you move to another like environment. And you find comfort in like your people from your country. Um, so for me, it's a bit hard to make real friends because you don't know anyone here. But I'm trying to make a lot of networks because I also think that it is crucially important in Dubai. And what do you think?
I think like I agree with whatever you said, but because like I was very sad when I moved here because I didn't know any like Italians, but I needed like my
Comfort
time,
zone.
comfort time speaking
Yeah.
Italian. So yeah, that was the problem, but I was really sad in the first like 3 months because yeah, you don't have your group, your class, and I think it's important that you make your move. So
Yeah,
for
for sure.
example, I saw her in the tutorial class,
Yeah.
and I was like, okay, I want to make friends. She seems nice. I spoke to her, but yeah, I did these things to a lot of people, but it's difficult because you need to also have the connection.
Yeah,
So
for
yeah, but
sure.
network is very important. Like on professional side, our university, I think it's so like um, prepared for these kind of things because every time there is events, we like meeting with someone or in the company,
Yeah.
like the career fair day.
Yeah.
So you have the possibility to meet people from company like Nestle and other type of company.
Yeah, that was
So
great.
yeah, I think it's easy, but you need to be prepared to make
Yeah,
your move.
yeah, for sure. Before, in Russia, I was really shy and reserved person. And it was hard for me to make a first move. But when I moved here, I understood that if I won't make connections, nobody will need me.
Yeah.
Like, if you will not do this, nobody will do this. So yeah, I'm trying to make as much connections as possible.
And like, I have a question for you. Like, Alice moved completely alone here for study. Like, how do you felt?
Uh, it was a bit hard. It's still really hard for me, and sometimes I'm missing home so bad, and I just want to lay on the couch with my mother, especially in exam season when everything feels bad. But yeah, it's hard when you don't know anyone and everything's new and you're just like you're like a newborn in this life. But it's a great experience, and I can feel that I'm maturing
Yeah.
to a great extent and really fast here. But it's important not to give up, I guess,
Yeah.
and just to study, to make some new friends. And it also was a bit easier for me because I moved here with my friend, with my classmate from my hometown. So yeah, she was with me, and we lived in one room in our student accommodation, and it was easier for me that I have some comfort zone here, but still,
But I think that like the student accommodation is like one of the important things in a student life
yeah.
because you so feel about
Yeah,
university
for
partying in the
sure, yeah.
accommodation. How was the accommodation of the uni?
So I loved it, and the atmosphere was great. There were also a lot of events we had, like when the studying started, we had the whole week with the parties all day. We had like a pool party, basement party, and it was just a lot of fun. And also, I love this atmosphere of student life here. Like, I just could go to the yard of the accommodation in the like after the noon, and there were students playing guitar, singing songs, and
Like a film,
yeah. But the problem was that most of the I think all of the accommodations in Dubai are a bit far away from the city center, so it's a bit hard.
Yeah, I
Uh,
think it is one of the problem of Dubai
yeah.
for students because the transportation are in progress. So basically, you must live near to the metro, or like the bus station, but there are not a lot, and it's very difficult to find an apartment or even like accommodation. Because I remember that you needed to take like buses
Yeah.
to go to
Yeah,
university.
we had like they were free buses,
Yeah.
but sometimes even if you got on the bus in the wrong time, you could like drive home for hour and a half.
Yeah, the traffic.
Yeah, and it's like terribly hot outside, and the ACs are not
Yeah.
working in the bus. You're just
Oh, they were not working.
yeah, in these accommodation buses, they sometimes they weren't working, and you and it's 40 degrees Celsius outside, and the AC is not working, and you're in this bus for an hour, and it felt terrible. Yeah.
I remember that
But
I never lived in the accommodation, but I lived in this like town near to the university, and it was like 15 minutes by the car, but 2 hours with buses.
Yeah.
So basically, with the traffic, it was awful. But like, I cannot take the taxi every day, because they are not very expensive, but every day would be like,
Yeah. Mm,
a huge expenses. But the bus is like 2 hours without traffic. With the traffic, it was like 4 hours. It was severable. But I
oh
think
gosh.
that with time, like Dubai is always working on
Yeah,
progress, and
of course.
everything will be like fine. Everyone will be like connected.
Yeah, of
That's true.
course. I think that public transport
Yeah.
will be better in time. So overall, would you recommend our university to the newcomers and all studying in Dubai? Itself?
Yeah, I think that our university is one of the best choice here in Dubai because it is, as I already said, an Australian university. So you have also the opportunity to do like a semester abroad in
Yeah,
Australia, and there is a lot of like diversity, so you meet a lot of people, a lot of culture, and you will mature also because Dubai is a fast city. Like you need to run, if you want like something, if you have an idea, you need to work on it. So basically Dubai makes you feel, like running. you are
yeah,
you
for
are losing
sure.
time, but in a positive way.
Yeah,
So yeah, our university, like as for subjects, professors, students, I think it's like an 8 out of 10.
yeah,
Because I'm new, so I need to discover something new. But yeah, I think it's the best choice, even like for study in Dubai. Like it's a new
yeah.
choice. It's a new trend. Maybe like people
Yeah,
can.
New New York, as you said.
Yeah,
That's a
New
good
York.
point.
Yeah, yeah. What about you? Like overall, you are almost in a year.
Yeah, I in a month I will finish the first year of studying in Dubai. Yeah, and I would totally recommend it because if you have an opportunity to study abroad, you should use this because it's a great experience, and you can come back home every time you want if you will not like this, but you should at least try.
Yeah.
And yeah, about our university, I just love its student life, its flexibility, and I'm getting education that I really like and that I'm interested in, and I'm sure that I will be able to use this knowledge and the skills in my future and in my future careers. So yeah, I think that, and yeah, Dubai is great for developing and for business. It's just a great city.
Yeah. I would like to say sorry for my English because I made mistakes that I already
Me
think.
too. I'm forgetting grammar.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, sorry for my English, but it's our first podcast. We're enjoying, and we are taking this opportunity also.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, that was it for today. Bye bye.
Bye. See you. Oh, I hope it was okay.